What if your body is not something fixed, not something you're born with and forced to live with forever, but something that is quietly changing every single day based on how you live, how you think, and how aware are you? Yogic tradition makes a very bold statement that a human being with enough inner mastery can reshape the very structure of the body, not just tone it, not just improve it, but influence it from within. Is this real or just an exaggerated idea? Stay with me till the end because this question opens a doorway into something deeper than just physical transformation. Look at your body right now. It feels solid, stable, defined, but in reality, it is constantly changing. Cells are dying, new ones are forming, your blood is renewing, your tissues are adapting. Science clearly shows that your body is not a fixed object. It is a living, dynamic process, which means if it is constantly changing, then the real question is not can it change, but what is controlling that change? In yogic culture, the body is not the source, it is the result. There is something deeper, an energy structure that organizes the body. This is often referred to as the pranic body. Yogis say what you see physically is just the outer expression of something subtler. So, if that inner structure shifts, the physical form must follow, not instantly, but inevitably. This is one of the most important ideas. Energy comes before form. Before your body took shape, there was a pattern of life energy organizing it. Even now, that same intelligence is maintaining it. So, yogis don't try to change the body directly, they work on the energy. Because if you change the source, the structure rearranges itself. There is an advanced concept in yogic tradition called Nirmana Kaya. This refers to a being who has such mastery over life energies that they can consciously shape or even recreate the body, not as a belief, but as a lived possibility. For such a being, the body is not an identity, it is a tool. But this is not something ordinary effort can achieve. It requires complete transcendence of limitations. Now, don't get lost in extremes because even without reaching that level, you are already shaping your body every day through what you eat, how you move, how you live. Sadhguru simplifies this powerfully. This body is just an accumulation of food. What you consume becomes your body. So, your body is not fixed, it is something you're building consciously. Modern science supports this adaptability. Julius Wolff, a German anatomist, proposed Wolff's law, which states that bones adapt to the stress placed on them, meaning your skeleton itself can change over time. Muscles grow or shrink based on use. Postures can reshape your spine alignment. And a fascinating study by Guang Yu showed that mental training alone increased strength by around 13%. No physical movement, just focused intention. This clearly shows the mind does influence the body. But here's the truth: willpower does not directly reshape your body. You cannot sit still and think your body into a new form. Willpower works indirectly. It decides what you eat, how you move, whether you stay consistent. And over time, those decisions shape your body. Yogis don't rely on force, they focus on alignment. When your breath is steady, your mind becomes stable. When your mind is stable, your actions become consistent. When your actions are consistent, transformation happens naturally. This is a different approach. Less struggle, more awareness. Most people try to change only the surface: exercise, diet, appearance. But the deeper layer, your inner balance, your awareness, your consistency, is not addressed. So change happens, but it doesn't sustain. Your body right now is a memory, a record of everything you have done: your habits, your lifestyle, your patterns. So if you continue the same way, the body remains the same. But if you change the input, the output must change. Let's be clear and grounded. You can improve posture, build or reduce muscle, change body composition, increase flexibility, enhance vitality. All of this is real. All of this is achievable through consistent, conscious effort. But you cannot instantly reshape your body through thought alone. This is not yogic science, that is imagination. Even the highest yogis reached this state through intense discipline, not shortcuts. But here is something powerful. When you bring awareness into your life, your relationship with your body changes. You don't just try to control it, you begin to understand it. And when you understand something deeply, you naturally influence it better. So, can you change the shape of your body with willpower? Not directly, but through awareness, through discipline, through inner alignment. Absolutely. Far more than most people ever explore. The real question is, are you willing to take responsibility for how your body is being shaped every single day? If this gave you a deeper perspective, share this with someone who is on a transformation journey. And for more powerful insights into body, energy, and inner growth, like this video and subscribe.